Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2008 drama. This is mainly a drama film. The Ramen Girl. This stars Brittany Murphy. R.I.P. Brittany Murphy. She passed away from pneumonia, of all things, in 2009. And then her husband died a few months later of pneumonia in the same house. It was a weird Hollywood, not even a scandal. It's just strange. Like, was there black mold in their house? Like, it was weird that both of them died from the same thing. Anyway, so this is a couple films before she actually passed away, and she plays a very interesting character in this. Brittany Murphy is, a 90s queen for that matter, and a 2000s queen for that matter. She has been in a bunch of cult classic films. She was in Clueless. She was in 8 Mile. She was in that movie with Ashton Kutcher, which I can never forget, never remember. But yeah, so the Ramen Girl has Brittany playing this character named Abby. Abby is dating this guy who, I forget his name, Gabe Mann, I think. He plays Nolan in ABC's Revenge. Obsessed with ABC's Revenge. We should talk about Revenge one day. It's a Long Island scandal show, that's for sure. So I was going to call him Nolan. Abby's boyfriend, Gabe's character, whose name I don't remember, he moves to Tokyo, and Abby surprises him by moving to Tokyo with him, to be with him. And then eventually he realizes that he needs to be in another part of Japan, and he doesn't want her to follow her. So she's now stuck in this apartment in Tokyo, doesn't speak a word of Japanese aside from arigato, and that's about it. So she sees during her depression slump, she makes friends with the boyfriend's friends, so she has someone to talk to. She makes friends with this half Japanese Korean guy who she does eventually fall in love with, but she is trying to find her way. She's 4 years out of college, as she says. She's a sorority sister, but she has no drive, no motivation. So she sees a ramen shop down the street from where the apartment is, and she wants to learn how to cook ramen, but there's a language barrier, obviously, because the guy who owns the ramen shop and his wife don't speak English. So it's a hot spot. Everybody from the neighborhood goes there to eat ramen. Once there's no more ramen for the day, they're closed. So it's a very cool, if you snooze, you lose kind of a thing. No exceptions. But she convinces the guy to be her sensei, her teacher, and he is very hard on her to teach to cook with the spirit rather than the brain, kind of a thing. He even takes her to see his mother at one point to say, "Mama, what's up with the cooking? What does it need?" And the mom says that the cooking is bland. I like that the majority of this movie was in Japanese, so there was subtitles. And I watch movies with subtitles. I don't have a problem with this. The problem I had with this was the ending, because eventually the sensei passes the torch. Brittany Murphy's character of Abby is his successor. He literally says the word successor. He gives her the luck lamp, red lamp with the characters on it, for the shop. So it's implied that she's now going to run the shop, right? But then you get 1 year later, the Japanese Korean guy comes to Abby's shop, Abby's ramen shop, called the Ramen Girl. Play on the title of the film, very convenient. And the theme song is played. It's called Ramen Girl, played at the end during the credits. I liked that. I liked when movies used to do that the name correlated to something, whether it would be an actual phrase of dialogue or a place in the film, and then your end credit song was named literally after the film. So I liked that trifecta. But the guy visits her at Abby's ramen shop, which is not the shop that she trained at in Tokyo, Japan. And then we get a pan out and you see the Empire State Building, and you're like, why is she back in New York if she specifically was told she would be the successor of that guy's shop so he can retire? I didn't get it. I liked everything else in the movie except for that ending. I thought the ending was very weird. But it's on Hulu. If you're a Brittany Murphy fan and you want to relive some memories of her and her happy times, go check it out. It's a great, what is this, hour and a half movie? Hour and a half movie. Plenty of good. And it makes you hungry, because now I want some ramen. That's all I got. Mucho mahalo.